Lithuanian MPs unanimously call Russia's war in Ukraine a genocide. Lithuania's parliament has unanimously voted to recognize the Russian invasion of Ukraine as an act of genocide. All 128 lawmakers in the Seimas approved the resolution on Tuesday, which also labels Russia a terrorist state. The Seimas unanimously adopted a resolution by which the Lithuanian parliament recognized the war waged by the Russian Federation against Ukraine as genocide of the Ukrainian people. A statement read: The Seimas states that the Russian Federation, whose military forces deliberately and systematically target civilian targets for bombing, is a state that supports and commits terrorism. German Foreign Minister Baerbock pledges to ensure justice on visit to Ukraine. German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock traveled to Bucha, Ukraine, on Tuesday, where Russian troops are alleged to have committed war crimes after bodies of civilians were found in the streets and in mass graves. Baerbock said that the worst crimes imaginable had been perpetrated in Bucha during the Russian occupation and pledged to hold the perpetrators accountable. Russia denies its troops committed war crimes, calling images of civilians lying dead in the street a dangerous and serious provocation. Ukraine among 10 to reach the final as world's biggest pop music contest kicks off. The biggest pop music competition in the world commenced with the first semi-final on Tuesday night, seeing 10 out of 17 countries earn their place in the final, including the Ukrainian entry, widely expected to finish on top of the podium.
Ukraine is through to the finals of this year's Eurovision Song Contest after qualifying with 9 other countries in the first round. Kalush Orchestra gave a lively performance of their song Stefania. Support for the folk rap band has grown since Russia's invasion of their home country. The competition's producers previously announced that Russia will no longer participate in this year's contest, following Vladimir Putin's war. Other countries which also made it through to Saturday's final in Turin were Switzerland, Armenia, Iceland, Lithuania, Portugal, Norway, Greece, Moldova and the Netherlands. The second semi-final will take place on Thursday. The UK, Germany, Italy, Spain and France, known as the Big Five, automatically qualified to this weekend's showpiece event.
Fears grow that Russia will target former Soviet state of Moldova next. As the Russian invasion of Ukraine rages on, citizens of Moldova face an increased state of anxiety, as they wonder whether the small, Eastern European country of about 2.6 million is the next to come into Moscow's crosshairs. At the same time, Europe's poorest state is host to the largest number of Ukrainian refugees per capita, with more than 300,000 people having crossed over the border into Moldova since the war broke out on the 24th of February. The fears are tied to possible troop movements in the Transnistrian separatist region on the left bank of the Dniester River, and Russia's attack against the city of Odessa in southern Ukraine, just 60 kilometers from the nearest Moldovan border town, Palanca. A week on, the EU appears no closer to a Russian oil embargo. Unlike other rounds of sanctions against Moscow approved swiftly by member states, the EU appeared no closer to agreeing on a Russian oil embargo nearly a week after it was proposed by the Commission, when Ursula von der Leyen first unveiled the proposals last Wednesday. Sources from both Commission and several EU member states were optimistic that the sixth, and most complicated package of Russian sanctions focusing on a permanent embargo on Russian oil, would pass within a reasonable timeframe. There's been extensive dialogue with Hungary and Slovakia, and the Czech Republic ahead of the announcement, a Commission source even told Euronews after von der Leyen's address to MEPs.